You are watching FOMO Cheated. Welcome. Today we have some huge developments to cover as two of the biggest names in finance just made headlines in the crypto space. One of the biggest news in the crypto world over the past day is that Grayscale has won its lawsuit against the SEC, bringing Bitcoin Trust one step closer to becoming ETFs. Let's dive into the details. According to the latest court filings, Grayscale has won its landmark lawsuit against the SEC that could pave the way for future crypto ETFs. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust (GBTC) is currently the largest Bitcoin investment vehicle in the world, with over $25 billion in assets under management. For years, Grayscale has sought to convert GBTC from an exchange-traded node structure to a spot Bitcoin ETF, which would allow it to potentially trade at net asset value and provide greater access for retail investors. However, the SEC has consistently rejected applications to list crypto spot ETFs, citing concerns around market manipulation and lack of sufficient regulation. Frustrated with the SEC's reluctance to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF, Grayscale filed suit last year arguing the rejections were unreasonable and not supported by proper analysis. An appeals panel of 3 federal judges in Washington, D.C. has now overturned the SEC's decision to deny the GBTC ETF proposal. In their ruling, the judges said the SEC's refusal of Grayscale's proposal was arbitrary and capricious as the commission failed to adequately explain its disparate treatment of similar financial products that were approved as ETFs for other asset classes. In reaction to the favorable court ruling, Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein expressed gratitude and optimism for what's next. On Twitter, Sonnenschein wrote, "Thank you to everyone who joined us on this journey, especially our investors. We appreciate your support and encouragement over these past years as we have advocated for innovation and growth of the digital assets industry." He went on to say our legal team is actively reviewing the court's opinion, which provides a roadmap for our next steps. This victory marks significant progress, and we are as committed as ever to transforming GBTC into an ETF to enhance access and efficiency for investors. The statement hints that Grayscale remains determined in its mission to bring a crypto ETF to market despite more regulatory hurdles still to come. However, James Seyffart, a Bloomberg ETF analyst, said on Twitter that while Grayscale won the lawsuit, it does not automatically mean GBTC will freely convert to an ETF. It just moves the process forward significantly. Seyffart pointed out the court filings did not disclose the timeline for when the SEC must issue another order. He added that for the appeals process, the SEC could file for an en-banc hearing within 45 days, where the entire court, 17 judges, would review the case rather than just the initial 3-judge panel. It's also important to note that while the judges ruled the SEC's reasoning for rejecting the GBTC ETF conversion was insufficient, it does not necessarily mean it will be directly approved. The SEC will still re-examine Grayscale's application and potentially reject it based on other reasons, such as issues with Bitcoin custody. But regardless, this ruling has undoubtedly increased the likelihood of GBTC transitioning to a spot ETF, putting at least new pressure on the SEC to more thoroughly review and possibly expedite the process. Following the news, Bitcoin and overall crypto markets rallied, and Google Finance data shows GBTC stock price jumped over 17% intraday to a high of $21.21. At the time of writing, it has pulled back slightly to $20.56. Meanwhile, James Seyffart noted GBTC discount has further narrowed from 25% on the 28th to 17% currently, and continues to tighten. BlackRock boosts Bitcoin miners. And speaking of growing interest, The cryptocurrency world received another major vote of confidence last week from one of the world's largest asset managers. According to SEC filings, BlackRock holds significant stakes in two major Bitcoin mining companies, Marathon Digital Holdings and Riot Blockchain. BlackRock owns approximately 71% of Marathon, worth $207 million, and 61% of Riot, worth $176 million, totaling over $383 million invested in the two companies. As Bitcoin mining companies are less exposed to regulatory risks compared to cryptocurrencies, their stocks have become increasingly popular investments in recent years. Over the past 12 months, Bitcoin prices have risen 288%, while Marathon and Riot stock prices have increased by 754% and 848% respectively. This is not BlackRock's first foray into cryptocurrency investments. Earlier this year, an SEC filing showed BlackRock held 37 CME Bitcoin futures contracts that expired in March, generating a profit of around $360,000. BlackRock's CEO has also previously expressed admiration for Bitcoin technology and believes cryptocurrencies will emerge as a major asset class. With one of the world's largest asset managers making substantial investments into the Bitcoin mining industry, it bodes well for the future strength and adoption of Bitcoin in the coming years. As the Grayscale case demonstrates, regulators' openness to digital assets is growing, albeit slowly. Combined with BlackRock's public show of support through their mining investments, it suggests established financial giants see a promising future for Bitcoin. Bitcoin surged past $27,500 on the momentum as well. Within half an hour, it broke through $27,000 to reach a high of $27,638, representing over 6% growth in the past 24 hours. Ethereum also broke above $1,730. So in summary, while this court victory doesn't automatically mean GBTC will become an ETF, it significantly advances the process and puts new pressure on regulators. It's given a big boost of optimism to the crypto markets too. Tune in next time as we continue following developments in this evolving story. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in to FOMO Cheater. I'll see you on the next one.